Rangers, what's up? How are you? I hope you're doing well and you are having an amazing day. Sorry I am a little late today with this one. Sick child, but no fucking excuses. We still got it out. My bad. Man, I was listening to something the other day, yesterday actually, with Joe Rogan. Something from YouTube, not his podcast. And I know Rogan can be a little controversial these days for sure. And I'm not saying, and I'm not super big on listening to the podcast every day unless there's really someone that I want to hear. But he was talking about this idea, and I've talked about it before. This idea of we live our lives in quiet desperation, you know? And it's because we don't chase our dream, you know, and I've talked about it, we get caught up in bills, yada, yada. And there was another thing that went along with it that I greatly believe in. No plan B. Like, if you're gonna do it, you have to do it. You have to go all in. You have to be like, I'm going to make this happen. And there's no room for failure. Now, look, there's been so much failure along the way, for example, of my life. I wasn't a world champion. I wasn't at jiu-jitsu or MMA. So there's so much failure. But the whole life has been about martial arts because that's my passion. That is like the paradigm and how I live my life. And that's fine. It doesn't have to be yours. I'm not saying that yours has to be that. But from my perspective, and look, this is just mine, and that's why you're fucking listening right now. You're not listening to not get my perspective. What do you want? What do you want? Whatever it is you want, and then go chase it. Figure it out and then go chase it. Like, what is your passion? What is that thing that you just are so passionate about? And then make it happen. And I know there's a lot of us, and we're wrapped up in bills and kids and spouses and mortgage payments and all of these things. Look, it's way easier when you're younger. You know, it's way easier to do when you're younger, but fuck it, sleep less. You know, when everyone else goes to bed, stay up. Stay up. Stay up and work. Stay up and figure it out. Stay up and learn how to copyright. Stay up and learn how to run something on the internet. Stay up, figure it out. If you really want it, then man, you won't not let it go. You know, Eric Thomas says it best. When you want it, like, and he tells the story about holding the guy's head underwater, you know, and he goes, when you want it, whatever it is, bad enough as you want to breathe, when I'm holding your head underwater, that's when you're going to not give a fuck about what any of the obstacles are. Until that point, it's just what it is. You kind of want it. And then me too. Look, me too. I'm not saying that I don't do this in my life. Man, I want to lose 10 pounds. You know what I don't want to lose 10 pounds bad enough to? To not go downstairs and eat that goddamn piece of crumble cookie that's sitting in my kitchen right now that we bought over the weekend, that I bought, my wife bought, whoever bought. It doesn't even matter. I don't want it that bad. And that's a true statement. So, I don't lose 10 pounds. What do you want me to say? I don't want it as bad enough as I want to breathe. If I did. Now look, there was a time when I did. For example, when I was fighting, I had to lose it. I wanted it bad enough. I wanted to be a champion so bad that all of us fighters do this thing. We lose all this weight. Yeah, we want it bad enough as if like we needed to breathe. And that's the difference. So look, there are places where I'm like that, and then there's not places where I'm like that. Just like you have to, like, there's things that you don't want. So yeah, don't chase them. But whatever the fuck it is you want, whatever it is that you want to do, whatever it is that you want to grasp onto, whatever you want, if you want to change your life, you have to want that shit as bad enough as you want to breathe when you can't breathe. Discover your passion, find your power, go give your purpose to the world.